What is going on, my YouTube family? How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm back with another video. First and foremost, I want to thank all my subscribers. I know I'm a small YouTuber and I know I have very little subscribers, but I'm still humble. I'm still grateful, and I want to thank you as the numbers are slowly going up on my subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you so much. You're the whole reason why I do this. And I want to thank everybody who leaves a comment, because you guys have helped me so much. Like, I wish I knew everybody in person, because I'll look you straight in the eye, shake your hand. I'll just like talk to you, hug you, and thank you, and for all your insight and all your great information, because this is what this channel is all about, is people helping people. It's not about which one's better than the other or why or this. And I love hearing everyone's opinions and why they think it. But at the same time, you have hundreds of other comments of people saying that just helping each other out through the settings menu and things like that. Especially me, I ask a lot of questions. So thank you very much. I also want to thank YouTube too for just giving me this platform to be able to, use it towards my sharing content for the world. And because I have people from Europe telling me they watched my videos. I have people from Mexico telling me that they watched my videos and commenting and things like that. And, they don't necessarily have a lot of them the same TVs or access that we do. I know a lot of them told me that they don't have, certain sizes available or certain types of TVs, which is unfortunate. It makes no sense to me. I think that sucks, but it's probably vice versa too, for the United States and versus other countries too. They probably have things that we don't have access to as well. But anyways, with that being said, this video is a side-by-side comparison, but not so much about quality and picture versus picture, but more so about what a lot of things that not really everyone talks about, as far as these two TVs, like in the menus and the nuances and things like that, that can have, like the pros and cons of these two TVs. Mainly in the settings is what I really want to talk about. Not too many things, just a couple things. I'm not going to be long, but one thing that really aggravates me is that first of all, on the left, we have the Samsung S95B. On the right, we have the Sony A95k. They are both at 65 inches. So always remember, when I do these comparisons, the Samsung is always going to be on the left. The Sony is always going to be on the right. So again, S95B on the left, A95k on the right. So here's one thing I'm not a fan of when it comes to the Samsung S95B. Now, I'm going to go to the menu. Going to get closer here so you can see. We're going to go to all settings. We're going to go to picture. We're going to go to expert settings. We're going to go down to the color space right here. And as you can see, when I'm under color gamut, it does not let me switch to BT 2020 color space. So Samsung, what they do is they will allow you to get to BT 2020, but it depends on the content that you're actually watching. So I'm watching Transformers through Netflix, and I can't do it on the Samsung S95B. So what I do like about the Sony A95K is that you can actually put it into BT 2020. So we're going to go to picture settings. We're going to go down right here to video signal. And then you're going to see right here, I'm already in it. And I'm watching the same thing off the same streaming app, Netflix. So that's what one of the advantages of the A95K. So I will say that. Now, there are trade-offs, though. So All right, so that's that, right? So now let me just tell you guys something about the OS systems that I want to either debunk or just give you my personal opinions, right? So, we all know, talks about how horrible the Tizen OS system is and that they're laggy, they're not snappy. Um, it's just a horrible system to navigate through and things like that. And I will say there are some annoying things like, getting to the HDMI ports, which at first was annoying, but at this point now, I mean, it's like second nature to me to how to get to it. And, I know there's no dedicated button on the remote control, but I will say that it's really not hard. I think you really have to be a hardcore nitpicker. Would I like just a dedicated button to get to it? Yeah, of course I would. Who wouldn't? Makes life easier, right? But maybe I think next year they're gonna do that. So, anyways, 2023 models, I mean. So, anyways, look at this. Watch. A lot of people say that it's laggy. See, so my personal take on it is when you're operating through the system or when you're navigating through the home screen menu, that is the part of what your experience is. So like if you're experiencing lagginess or slow or it's just not responding quick enough to your demands that you put through the remote, like when you're clicking through the apps that you want to get to, and it's just taking forever or it's lagging or if it kind of freezes on you and then all of a sudden it skips 4 times or whatever, we all know how that goes. Check this out, guys. Look. So, look how smooth that is. Look at that. On the S95B. Up, down, doesn't matter where you go. Look at that. See? So that's what I'm talking about right there, right? Now, watch this. Oh, sorry, we'll go back home. Let's move it up and down, as you can tell. Look how smooth and snappy that is. All right? Why is everybody complaining about it's not fast enough? That's my whole take on it, right? Now watch. I'm going to go here. S95B, that was that, right? We're going to go to the A95K. Now check this out. Let's go here. It's already feeling slower, first of all, but watch. Look at that. Look how slow that is. All right, guys, now let's go up and down. Look at, it's horrible, look. So Google OS system, not a fan of. Just feels slower. It's more knowing to keep pressing the button to get to where you want to go. So I'm sorry, guys. That is the truth. That is what I see. That is what I experience. Loading the apps, one versus the other, they're about the same. I mean, if you really want to, make your buying decision based off of 0.02 milliseconds that, maybe the Netflix opens quicker on the A95K versus the S95B. I mean, come on, really? Who is really doing studies on this? Like, how much time do you have on your hands to do that? Who in their right consumer mind is thinking about that? I want my app to open 0.2 milliseconds be faster than the other one, and that's how I'm going to base my decision. No one does that. So for people to even test that, it's ridiculous. I mean, come on. On phones, I get it. But on TVs, when you're home relaxing and you're not in a rush for anything, I mean, come on. Let's get real here. So that's my experience with that. And again, I didn't want to make this video too long, guys. Those are just little things that I noticed about these two TVs that um I just don't have that experience in now. Again, um maybe I will say when I had the TV at launch, the S95B at launch, that Tizen OS system needed some work. I mean, it really did. It was lagging, it was skipping, it was freezing, it was taking forever for the HDMI port to load, things like that. I think over time with these updates, they made it a lot better. I will say that, or maybe just because I had the TV for longer, because I had it since launch, maybe it broke in more. I don't think it's that, to be honest with you. But I will say, guys, please don't believe everything you hear. I'm telling you, once you experience it on your own, you will have your own opinion on these things. Um, and you know, you will that's my personal opinion. So yeah, I will say again, in the beginning, this Tizen home system, or the operating system, definitely needed some work, but it's gotten a lot better. I know people are complaining about how the TV's more dim than it was on initial release, but you know what? Maybe that's why the Tizen OS system wasn't operating as good, because there's so much going on in the computers in these, that there was a sacrifice. So if people were saying, yeah, the TV's great, the TV's beautiful, it's bright on launch, and it's beautiful, and oh my God, it's the best thing, uh, but Tizen operating system sucks. And then the Tizen operating system got better over the updates, but the TV got more dimmer. It's like kind of like maybe there's a sacrifice there that they had to make, and they had to try to find a happy medium, and they found a happy medium, and it's a 1420 update. You'd never know. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. So, anyway, so that's my thoughts on it. Um, but I will tell you guys, out of I have the G2. I have uh, obviously the A95K and the S95B. And let me tell you, I would say the WebOS system on the G2 is definitely the best. Second best would be the Tizen, and the worst is definitely the Google operating system on the Sony A95K. It is just laggy. I hate it. Um, navigating through it is just a nightmare. It's a horrible experience. I don't care what anyone says. You can talk all the trash you want, but that is the truth. Other than that, I still love my Sony A95K. Um, that is not it. It is not my least favorite TV. I will say it's probably my second favorite TV. Um, and then would be probably the Samsung, as far as gaming goes, or competitive gaming. And then overall experience, I probably got to give it overall experience to the G2, because it kind of has all the topics cornered. And even though it's not as bright, it just gives you more variety. And the smoothness, the operating system, the color, everything about the G2 is probably overall my favorite, and it has good build quality too. So, that's just my personal opinion, guys. Things can change. Uh, it's not like I have to be concrete with my opinion. I can always change it whenever I want. Maybe I discover something new. Maybe something changes. Maybe a software update changes these things, and all of a sudden your experience is a lot better on the A95K operating system. But I will tell you, picture quality wise, because there's different subjects within these TVs that you got to grade or have an opinion on. Picture quality wise, I really don't think anything's beating the Sony A95K. I think they have it at the best way possible, where they can really have a picture just gleam and pop. um, with a lot more detail in that QD OLED technology. The Samsung S95B, yes, picture is extremely vibrant. I just think it lacks the detail. Yes, you can bring it down, you can bring it up, you can do this, you can do that, get more detail out of it. But Sony's A95K is like right out the box, uncalibrated. It just, as soon as you turn it on, put it in whatever mode you want, it's gonna have just that beautiful detail. Um, so, there's pros and cons to everything, and that's the whole point. And you'll see in the comments, guys, you'll see in the comments everyone's different opinion on why. And they're all legitimate. They all have good reason, good logical reason of why they like one over the other. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about this channel. That's what I like about this community. It's fair logic opinion. It's not bias and things like that for the most part. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. And like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long. Those are just two things that I noticed, little things that I noticed, and I wanted to show you guys about the TVs. And I know they're not probably going to be decision makers or anything, but these are just little things that you notice as you own the TVs, because I own these TVs for months. And that's all. Just sharing my view. Whoever has any insight, please leave it in the comments, guys. Please leave me your opinions. If I'm doing something wrong too, again, I'm not a pro. Please let me know. That is the most important thing for me. That is truly the most important thing for me. I love reading the comments. Got good friendships out of the comments too. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And just I don't know. I just really didn't realize, like it's funny because I live my life every day going to work and this and that. And like I feel like sometimes when I'm at work, I'm just like around like just like miserable people. And I can turn to YouTube, make a video, and then all these great, cool, honest, awesome people just leaving me these great comments and like just being so nice, and it really helps a lot because like it just it just puts faith back inside, and lets you know that not everybody is like that. You know what I mean? So I really want to thank you guys for that. It inspires me to be a better person too, and not be so, jumpy and on edge in everyday normal life when I'm at work and stuff like that. Because sometimes work can be a little stressful. So, but anyways, thank you guys again for all the beautiful comments. Thank you guys for being so nice to me. It really means a lot. And if this is your first time watching, please subscribe. I have other videos under my channel that you guys can watch about these two TVs and the G2 as well, if you guys haven't watched those. And I'm going to be making other videos. If there's something that you guys want to see too, with these two, like in any certain mode, or if you want to see a side-by-side comparison on any type of content or any type of settings, please guys let me know in the comments. I'm not going to know what you guys want to see unless you leave it in the comments, so please do that. I want to know your guys' opinions. Are you going to be waiting for the new 2023 models to come out in a few months, anywhere between 4 to 6 months? Or is there something, are you waiting for these TVs to go on sale? I know huge sales usually happen right around the Super Bowl. So I know a lot of people are waiting for that. So you guys let me know what you do. Do you have these two TVs already? Is there a different experience that that you have at home, that is completely different than mine? Things like that. That's what this whole community, this whole channel is about. It's just experiencing together, and as real owners, no kind of no pro reviews or anything like that. Just real people just giving their input out there and what they think. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I know this wasn't one of those great TV side by side views that you know, where you can see the picture quality and demos and things like that. But if you guys want me to do another one and do another side by side comparison in that type of setting, I will gladly do so. And you know, just let me know if you guys want me to do an overall opinion and things like that. Let me know. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it, and have a good one, and see you on the next one.